God says, "I will leave you if you don't watch this now. You will be hospitalized in the next 2 days. You will receive huge money if you listen to God now. But if you skip this, you won't receive the money." I am speaking to you right now because this moment is not ordinary, and if you turn away, you will miss something that has been prepared for you with great care and purpose. I am not trying to frighten you without reason. I am revealing what is already moving toward you, so you can be protected and blessed at the same time. What you are hearing means that your attention in this very moment will decide what unfolds next in your life. I am warning you because I love you, and I am calling you because I see what you cannot yet see. If you stay with these words, you will understand why your next steps matter more than ever before. Type yes to affirm. The meaning of these words is simple and direct, and I will not hide it from you. There is a path ahead that leads to harm and weakness in your body, and if you continue without awareness, it will bring you to a place where you cannot stand on your own strength. I am not saying this to control you. I am saying this to guide you away from what has already begun forming. At the same time, there is a blessing waiting, a release of provision that will change your condition and lift a burden that has been weighing on you for a long time. These two outcomes are standing side by side, and your attention to me right now is what separates them. Do not take this lightly, because I do not speak without purpose, and I do not warn without a way out. You have been feeling pressure, confusion, and a sense that something is off, and that is because your spirit has been trying to recognize what is coming. I am stepping in now so that you do not walk blindly into what can be avoided. I want you to listen with your whole heart, not just your ears, because what I am giving you is direction that protects and provides at the same time. Stay with this, because every word is placed here for your good. If you feel this message touching your heart, take a moment to like this video as a sign that you are receiving what is being given to you. You must understand that when I say I will leave, it is not because I have stopped loving you, but because you have chosen to walk away from guidance that was meant to keep you safe. I do not force myself on you, and I do not stay where I am ignored repeatedly. When you turn away from my voice, you step into your own understanding, and your own understanding cannot see what lies ahead. This is why I am calling you now with urgency, because I want you to remain under my protection and not drift into a place where harm finds you unprepared. The warning about your body is not random, and it is not something to dismiss. There are signs already forming, small signals that you may have ignored or pushed aside, thinking they were nothing. I see what is beneath those signs, and I know how quickly they can grow if you do not change your direction. I am asking you to slow down, to pay attention, and to align yourself with what I am telling you right now. When you listen, you create space for healing and protection to enter before anything serious takes hold. At the same time, I am preparing something that will bring relief and abundance into your life. The money you are about to receive is not just about wealth, it is about stability, peace, and the ability to move forward without fear of lack. I have seen your struggles, your quiet worries, and the way you have carried your burdens without showing anyone. This blessing is my answer to those silent moments when you felt alone and uncertain. But it is tied to your willingness to listen and stay connected to me in this moment. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not think that this is a coincidence or something that just appeared in your life without meaning. You are here reading these words because you were guided here, even if you do not fully understand how. There is a reason you did not skip, a reason your attention stayed, and that reason is connected to what I am about to do in your life. I am aligning things for you, but I need your cooperation, your attention, and your trust. When you stay, you are choosing alignment over distraction. You have been through moments where you felt like nothing was changing, where your efforts seemed unnoticed and your prayers felt unanswered. I was there in every one of those moments, even when you could not feel me. I was preparing this exact point in time where things begin to shift, where warning and blessing meet and give you a choice. I am not here to confuse you. I am here to make it clear that your life is at a turning point. This is not just another day. This is a moment that carries weight and consequence. I want you to feel my presence not as fear, but as guidance that is strong enough to pull you away from danger and close enough to place blessing directly into your hands. When you listen, you are not losing anything. You are gaining protection that you cannot create on your own. When you stay connected, you are not being controlled. You are being covered in a way that keeps you from falling into what you cannot see. This is why I am speaking so directly, because I want you to understand the seriousness without losing the hope that comes with it. See the tension inside you, the part that wants to move forward, and the part that feels unsure about what to do next. That is why I am guiding you step by step, so you do not fall into confusion or delay what is meant for you. Stay present with these words, because every moment of attention keeps you aligned with what is being prepared. Type 222. If you trust God. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The danger I spoke of is not meant to control your actions through fear, but to awaken your awareness before something takes hold. You have been carrying stress, neglecting certain signals from your body, and pushing yourself beyond what is healthy. These choices, even if they felt small at the time, have been building towards something that needs correction now. I am calling you to change your pace, to rest where you have been forcing movement, and to listen where you have been ignoring. When you follow this direction, you interrupt the path that leads to harm and replace it with a path that leads to healing. You are not alone in this moment, even if it has felt like you were walking through your struggles without support. I have been watching every step, every silent tear, and every time you chose to keep going when you felt like giving up. I am not distant from your pain. I am deeply aware of it, and I am responding now because the time has come for a shift. What I am offering you is not temporary relief, but a turning point that changes how things unfold from here. This is why I am asking you to remain attentive, because this is not something you can afford to overlook. The financial blessing that is coming into your life is not random, and it is not disconnected from your current situation. It is being released at a time when you need stability, when you need to breathe without the weight of constant worry. I have seen how you have managed with little, how you have stretched what you had, and how you kept faith even when things did not make sense. This blessing is my response to your endurance, your patience, and your willingness to keep going when it was not easy. But you must remain aligned with me to receive it fully, because alignment keeps you in the place where it can reach you. You must understand that ignoring this moment is not a neutral decision. When you choose to turn away, you are choosing to walk without guidance, and that opens the door to what you cannot see. I am not forcing you to stay, but I am showing you the difference between listening and ignoring. Listening brings clarity, protection, and provision, while ignoring leads you into confusion and unnecessary struggle. I want you to walk in clarity, not in uncertainty. And that is why I am speaking so directly to you right now. There is something inside you that already recognizes the truth of what I am saying. It is the part of you that has been searching for direction, the part that has been asking for help, even when you did not say it out loud. That part is responding now because it knows that this is not just another moment, it is a moment of decision. When you choose to stay connected, you strengthen that inner awareness and allow it to guide you more clearly. When you ignore it, you silence it and move further away from what is meant to help you. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I am asking you to make small but important changes starting now. Pay attention to your body. Give it the care it has been asking for, and do not push past the limits that are trying to protect you. Slow down where you have been rushing, and create space where you have been overwhelming yourself. These actions may seem simple, but they are powerful when done with intention and awareness. They are the steps that move you away from harm and toward healing. At the same time, I want you to prepare your heart to receive what is coming. Do not doubt the blessing because it feels too large or too sudden. Do not question whether you deserve it, because it is not based on your perfection, it is based on my decision to provide for you. You have been in a season of waiting, and that waiting is coming to an end. What is being released will meet you where you are, but you must remain open and ready to receive it. You have been chosen to experience both protection and provision in this moment, and that is not something to take lightly. Many people move through life without recognizing the moments when everything could change, but you are being made aware right now. This awareness is a gift, and it is also a responsibility. When you know what is at stake, you are called to act differently, to move with intention, and to stay connected to the guidance being given to you. I am guiding you deeper now, because what is ahead requires more than surface understanding. You need clarity that reaches into your actions, your thoughts, and your daily decisions. Type Amen if you believe. The warning about your body is not something that fades if ignored. It grows stronger when it is left unaddressed. You have been ignoring rest, pushing through exhaustion, and telling yourself that you will slow down later. Later is no longer the answer, because the time to correct this is now. Your body has been sending signals, small discomforts, unusual fatigue, moments where you felt off but chose to continue anyway. I am bringing those signals into your awareness so that you do not dismiss them again and allow something more serious to take hold. I want you to understand that healing begins with attention, not with fear. When you notice what is happening inside you and respond with care, you create a path for recovery and strength. When you ignore it, you create a path that leads to weakness and breakdown. I am not telling you that harm is certain. I am telling you that it becomes likely when you refuse to listen. This is why I am speaking so clearly, because clarity gives you the power to choose differently. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There is also something deeper that has been affecting you, something emotional that has been weighing on your body as much as your physical actions. You have been carrying stress, holding in feelings, and pushing through things that needed release. That pressure has not disappeared, it has been stored, and it is part of what is creating imbalance inside you. I am calling you to release what you have been holding, to let go of what has been heavy, and to stop carrying everything alone. When you release, you make room for peace to enter and for your body to respond with strength instead of strain. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. At the same time, I am preparing something that will bring a shift, not only in your circumstances but also in your mindset. The financial blessing is not just about receiving money. It is about breaking a cycle that has kept you in a place of limitation. You have been thinking carefully about every expense, worrying about what might happen next, and carrying a constant awareness of what you lack. This blessing will change that pattern and allow you to move forward with confidence instead of fear. It is a release that brings freedom, not just temporary relief. You may feel unworthy of such a blessing, and that feeling has been quietly shaping how you see yourself. You have questioned whether good things are meant for you, whether you are allowed to receive without struggle. I am telling you now that this blessing is not based on your doubts or your past. It is based on my decision to provide for you. When you accept that, you open yourself to receive without resistance. When you reject it, you create distance between yourself and what is already being prepared. I need you to stay grounded in what I am telling you and not allow outside distractions to pull you away. There are voices around you, opinions, doubts, and influences that can make you question what you are hearing right now. Not all voices carry truth, and not all guidance leads you in the right direction. I am asking you to focus on this moment and what is being revealed to you here. When you stay focused, you strengthen your connection to what is real and what is meant for you. You are not being asked to do something impossible. You are being asked to pay attention and respond with intention. That means taking care of your body, making choices that support your health, and creating space for rest and recovery. It also means preparing yourself mentally and emotionally to receive what is coming without doubt or hesitation. These are simple steps, but they require commitment and awareness. When you follow them, you place yourself in the position where both protection and blessing can reach you fully. There is a reason I am continuing to speak and not leaving you halfway through this understanding. You need to see the full picture, not just parts of it, because partial understanding leads to incomplete action. I want you to move forward with confidence, knowing exactly what to do and why it matters. When you have that clarity, you do not hesitate, and you do not second-guess your decisions. You move with purpose, and that purpose keeps you aligned with what is being prepared for you. I see the hesitation that tries to rise in you, the small voice that wonders if this is real or if it truly applies to you. I am telling you clearly that it does apply to you, and that is why you are still here reading and listening. Do not let doubt pull you away from what is meant to guide you through this moment. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are beginning to understand that what is ahead is not fixed, but influenced by how you respond right now. The warning I gave you is not a sentence, it is a signal, a chance to step away from something before it takes form. You have more control than you think, but that control comes through awareness and action, not through ignoring what you feel. I am guiding you to act with intention, to notice the patterns that have been leading you toward exhaustion and imbalance. When you change those patterns, you shift the direction of what is coming toward you. There are habits in your life that you have accepted as normal, but they are quietly working against your well-being. You have been staying up when you should be resting, pushing your body when it asks for a break, and carrying worries that drain your strength. These habits have not been harmless. They have been building pressure that needs release. I am calling you to break these patterns, not all at once, but with conscious steps that begin now. When you make these changes, you begin to create a different outcome for your body and your future. You must also understand that the emotional weight you carry has been shaping your physical condition. You have held on to stress, fear, and unresolved pain longer than you should have. That weight does not disappear on its own. It settles into your body and affects how you feel and function. I am asking you to release what you have been holding, to let go of what has been draining you, and to trust that you do not need to carry everything alone. When you release, you create space for healing to move through you. Type 333 to claim protection. At the same time, the blessing that is coming is drawing closer, and it is not delayed. What has been prepared for you is already in motion, and it is aligning with the changes you are being guided to make. This is not just about receiving money, it is about stepping into a new level of stability where you are no longer constantly worried about what comes next. I have seen the way you have struggled quietly, the way you have tried to manage without enough, and the way you have kept going despite uncertainty. This blessing is my response to those moments, and it is meant to lift you out of that cycle. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel a sense of disbelief as you hear this, because your past has not always reflected this kind of provision. You have experienced lack, delays, and moments where things did not work out the way you hoped. That history can make it difficult to believe that something different is coming. But I am telling you that this is not based on your past. It is based on what is being prepared for you now. When you release the expectation of lack, you make room for abundance to enter without resistance. You are also being protected from things you do not see, situations that could have caused harm if you were not being guided right now. There are paths you could have taken, decisions you could have made that would have led you into difficulty. I have been redirecting you, even in ways you did not notice, to keep you from those outcomes. This moment is part of that protection, because it is giving you awareness before something develops further. When you listen, you stay within that protection, and when you ignore, you move outside of it. I want you to stay grounded in what you are feeling right now. Not the fear, but the awareness that something important is happening. That awareness is your connection to me, and it is guiding you toward what is right for you. Do not dismiss it, do not explain it away, and do not allow others to weaken it. This is your moment of clarity, and it is meant to guide your next steps with confidence. When you trust it, you move forward with purpose instead of uncertainty. You are not being asked to do something complicated. You are being asked to pay attention and respond with care. Take the time to rest your body, to release what has been weighing on you, and to prepare yourself for what is coming. These actions may seem simple, but they are powerful when done with intention. They are the bridge between where you are now and where you are being led. When you take them seriously, you place yourself in the path of both protection and blessing. I see the path ahead clearly, and I am walking you through it so you do not stumble into what can be avoided. Stay present, because what I am revealing now will deepen your understanding of how to protect yourself and receive what is coming. Type 555 to affirm protection. There is a shift happening inside you already, even if it feels small. You are becoming more aware of your body, your thoughts, and the way you have been moving through your days. That awareness is not accidental. It is the beginning of change that prevents what was forming from fully taking hold. You are being redirected gently but firmly, and that redirection is an act of protection. When you follow it, you begin to step out of the path that leads to weakness and into a path that restores your strength. You have been living at a pace that your body could not sustain, and now you are being asked to slow down without feeling guilty about it. Rest is not weakness, and taking care of yourself is not neglecting your responsibilities. You have believed for too long that pushing through everything was the only way to move forward. That belief has led you to exhaustion, and it has created the conditions for something more serious to develop. I am correcting that belief now, so you can move forward in a way that supports your health and your future. There are also decisions you have been delaying, choices that you knew you needed to make but kept putting aside. Those delays have added pressure to your life, and they have contributed to the imbalance you are feeling. I am asking you to face those decisions with calm and clarity instead of avoidance. When you address what you have been postponing, you release tension and create space for peace. That space allows your body and mind to settle instead of remaining in a constant state of strain. Type 888 to receive favor. The blessing that is coming is drawing even closer, and you may begin to feel a sense of anticipation mixed with uncertainty. That is because something inside you is recognizing that change is near, even if you cannot see it yet. I want you to stay open to that feeling and not push it away. It is a sign that you are moving into alignment with what has been prepared for you. When you welcome it, you allow the transition to happen smoothly and without resistance. This financial blessing is not only meant to provide for your needs, but to restore your confidence in the future. You have been carrying a quiet fear about what might happen next, wondering if you would have enough, if things would work out, if you would be able to manage. That fear has shaped how you think and how you make decisions. What is coming will break that pattern and replace it with a sense of security and trust. You will begin to see that you are supported in ways you could not fully understand before. You must also recognize that this blessing is connected to your willingness to stay aligned with what I am guiding you to do. It is not separate from your actions. It flows through your obedience and your attention. When you listen and respond, you place yourself in the path where it can reach you fully. When you ignore, you step away from that path and create distance between yourself and what is meant for you. This is why I continue to call your attention back, because your alignment is what keeps everything connected. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are people around you who may not understand what you are going through or what you are being guided to do. They may question your choices, your need to rest, or your decision to slow down and focus on your well-being. Do not allow their opinions to pull you away from what you know is right for you. Not everyone sees what you see, and not everyone feels what you feel. You are being guided in a way that is personal to you, And that guidance is what matters in this moment. You are also being strengthened in ways that go beyond what you can measure right now. Your awareness is growing. Your ability to recognize what is right for you is becoming clearer, and your connection to me is becoming stronger. These changes are not temporary. They are building a foundation that will support you moving forward. When you continue to listen, you reinforce that foundation and make it even stronger. This is how you move from uncertainty into stability. This awareness is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to empower you to move differently from this point forward. Stay with me, because what I am showing you now will help you secure what is coming and avoid what is trying to rise against you. Type 666 to affirm strength. You are entering a moment where your choices will begin to show immediate results, and that is why I am guiding you with such clarity. What you do in these next hours and days will influence how your body responds and how your circumstances unfold. You are not being left without direction. You are being given insight so you can act with purpose instead of reacting out of habit. The habits you formed in the past were built in a different season, and they no longer serve you now. I am asking you to recognize that and to begin replacing them with actions that support your health and your future. There are things you need to step away from, even if they feel familiar or comfortable. Some of the ways you have been coping, the routines you have been following, and the environments you have been staying in have been draining your energy. You may not have noticed it clearly before, but now you are beginning to feel the effect more strongly. I am showing you this so you can make adjustments that restore your strength instead of depleting it. When you step away from what drains you, you create space for what strengthens you. Your body is not your enemy, it is your signal, and it has been trying to communicate with you. Every moment of fatigue, every discomfort, every time you felt overwhelmed was a message asking you to slow down and care for yourself. You are now being asked to listen to those signals with respect and attention. When you respond to your body with care, you support the healing that is already beginning. When you ignore it, you delay that healing and allow strain to continue. Type 999 to receive guidance. The blessing that is coming is now very close, and you may begin to notice small signs that something is shifting. These signs may not look like the full picture yet, but they are indicators that things are moving into place. I want you to remain calm and not rush ahead or make sudden decisions out of excitement. Stay grounded, stay aware, and allow things to unfold naturally. When you move with patience, you receive with clarity instead of confusion. This financial blessing is also connected to your mindset, and you are being prepared to handle it with wisdom. You have learned through your struggles how to value what you receive, how to manage with care, and how to think beyond the moment. These lessons are not being wasted. They are preparing you to handle what is coming in a way that sustains you. You are not being given something that will pass quickly. You are being given something that will support you over time. That is why your understanding is being strengthened now. You may also feel a sense of emotional release as you continue to listen, and that is part of what needs to happen. You have held on to tension, worry, and pressure for longer than you should have, and it has weighed on you deeply. As you release those feelings, you create room for peace and clarity to take their place. This is not a weakness, it is a necessary step in your restoration. When you allow yourself to release, you allow yourself to heal. There are also relationships and influences in your life that you need to observe more carefully. Not everyone around you contributes to your well-being, and some connections may be adding to your stress without you fully realizing it. I am not asking you to act suddenly, but to become aware of what is helping you and what is harming you. When you see clearly, you can begin to create boundaries that protect your peace. Those boundaries are part of your protection, just as much as your actions and your awareness. You are moving toward a point where things begin to settle, where your body feels lighter, your mind becomes clearer, and your circumstances begin to shift. This is not far away. It is already beginning, and your continued attention is what allows it to fully take form. Do not lose focus now, because this is the moment where consistency matters most. When you remain steady, you allow everything that has been set in motion to reach you without interruption. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are beginning to notice the small things that were once overlooked, the habits, the thoughts, and the choices that shaped your path without you realizing it. This awareness is not meant to burden you. It is meant to free you from what has been holding you back. Stay with me, because you are moving into a place where clarity replaces uncertainty. Type 444 to affirm clarity. You are now at a point where your body, your mind, and your spirit are all asking for the same thing, and that is balance. For too long, you have given more than you had, pushed beyond your limits, and ignored the need to restore yourself. That pattern has brought you close to a breaking point, and that is why I warned you so directly. The path toward harm is not something that appears suddenly. It builds slowly through repeated neglect. But now that you are aware, you have the power to step away from that path and choose something different. I want you to begin trusting the signals you feel instead of dismissing them. When your body feels tired, that is not weakness. It is instruction to rest. When your mind feels overwhelmed, that is not failure. It is a sign to slow down and release what you are carrying. You have been trained to ignore these signals and continue moving, but that is what has brought you to this moment. I am guiding you to respond differently now, to listen, to pause, and to take care of what has been neglected. This is how you change what is coming and protect yourself from what could have been. Type 111 to receive peace. At the same time, the blessing I have spoken about is now aligning more clearly with your life. It is not something distant or uncertain. It is something that is drawing closer with each moment you remain aligned with me. You may begin to notice opportunities, unexpected support, or small openings that were not there before. These are not coincidences. They are part of what is being arranged for you. I want you to recognize them and respond with awareness instead of hesitation. You have spent time worrying about how things would work out, wondering if you would have enough, and trying to prepare for every possible outcome. That worry has been heavy, and it has shaped how you see your future. But what is coming will begin to remove that weight and replace it with confidence. You will begin to see that you are not alone in providing for yourself, that you are being supported in ways you could not fully see before. This realization will change how you think, how you act, and how you move forward. There is also a shift happening in how you view yourself, and that is important for what is ahead. You have doubted your worth, questioned your place, and wondered if good things were truly meant for you. Those thoughts have limited how you receive and how you respond to opportunities. I am correcting that now by reminding you that you are not overlooked or forgotten. You are seen, you are known, and you are being provided for in a way that reflects that truth. You must remain steady in this moment and not allow distraction or doubt to pull you away. There will always be things that try to take your attention, to make you question what you are hearing, or to lead you back into old patterns. I am asking you to stay focused on what is being revealed to you here. When you stay focused, you strengthen your alignment, and that alignment keeps you in the path where protection and blessing meet. This is not about perfection, it is about consistency and awareness. There are also practical steps you need to continue taking, and they are simple but important. Care for your body with intention. Give yourself the rest you have been denying, and release what has been weighing on your mind. These actions may not seem dramatic, but they are powerful because they change the direction you are moving in. When you act with awareness, you move away from harm and toward restoration. That movement is what prevents what I warned you about from becoming your reality. You are also being prepared to handle what is coming with maturity and wisdom. The blessing you are about to receive is not meant to be wasted or misused. It is meant to support you and create stability. That is why your understanding is being shaped now, so you can receive without fear and manage without confusion. You are not being given something that will pass quickly. You are being given something that will sustain you. This is part of my care for you, to not only provide but also prepare you. You are now entering a stage where your actions must reflect what you have understood. It is not enough to hear and agree. You must begin to move differently in your daily life. This is where many people turn away, not because they do not understand, but because they hesitate to act. I am asking you not to hesitate, because hesitation creates space for old patterns to return. You have already seen where those patterns lead, and you have been given the chance to choose another path. Your body is responding to the changes you are beginning to make, even if the results are not immediate. Healing does not always happen in a sudden moment. It often begins quietly and grows with consistency. When you choose rest, when you release stress, and when you listen to your needs, you are building a foundation for recovery. That foundation is what prevents the warning I gave from becoming your reality. Trust the process, even when it feels slow, because what is being built is strong and lasting. Type 1414 to receive strength. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is also a deeper level of trust that is being formed between you and me in this moment. You are learning to listen, to recognize my voice, and to follow guidance even when it challenges your Prophetic ways. This trust is important because it will guide you not only now, but in the moments that come after this. When you trust, you move with confidence instead of fear. When you doubt, you hesitate and lose clarity. The blessing that is approaching is now aligning with the changes you are making inside yourself. It is not separate from your growth, it is connected to it. As you become more aware, more grounded, and more aligned, you create a place where this blessing can settle and remain. This is not about receiving something quickly and losing it just as fast. This is about receiving something that stays, something that builds stability and supports you over time. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are changing, that you are no longer thinking in the same patterns of fear and lack. That is part of your preparation, because your mindset shapes how you handle what you receive. If your mind remains in fear, You will struggle to hold on to what is given, but if your mind shifts into trust and awareness, you will handle it with clarity and wisdom. This is why I am working within you as much as I am working around you. There are still moments where doubt may try to return, where you may question whether this is truly happening for you. That is natural, but it is not something you need to follow. When doubt appears, recognize it and let it pass without giving it control. You do not need to fight it, you only need to stay focused on what you know is true. Your awareness is your anchor, and it keeps you steady when uncertainty tries to rise. You are also being guided to simplify your life in certain areas, to remove what is unnecessary and focus on what truly matters. Complexity has been adding to your stress, making things feel heavier than they need to be. When you simplify, you create space for clarity and peace. This is not about losing anything important, it is about removing what does not serve you. That removal is part of your protection and your preparation. The people and influences around you will also begin to feel different as you continue on this path. Some connections will feel lighter and more supportive, while others may feel heavier or out of place. Pay attention to these feelings, because they are guiding you toward what supports your well-being. You do not need to act suddenly, but you do need to remain aware. Awareness allows you to make choices that protect your peace without creating unnecessary conflict. You are moving toward a point where everything begins to settle into place, where your body feels stronger, your mind feels clearer, and your circumstances begin to reflect the shift that has been happening within you. This is not far away, it is already forming, and your continued attention is what allows it to fully take shape. Do not step away now, because you are closer than you have been before. Every moment you remain aligned brings you closer to the stability and blessing that are waiting for you. You are now seeing more clearly how your past habits have shaped your present condition, and that clarity is important for your future. You are not being shown this to feel regret, but to gain understanding that leads to change. When you understand what has been affecting you, you are able to make choices that lead you in a different direction. This is how you step out of what was forming and into what is now being prepared for you. Your awareness is your strength, and it is guiding you away from harm and toward restoration. Your body is responding to the care you are beginning to give it, even if you do not see immediate results. Healing is taking place beneath the surface, where you cannot always observe it directly. Every moment you choose rest over pressure, every time you release stress instead of holding it, you are strengthening that process. What once felt heavy is slowly becoming lighter, and what once felt overwhelming is beginning to ease. This is the result of your willingness to listen and act on what you have been guided to do. Type 1616 to receive healing. There is also a quiet confidence beginning to form within you, a sense that you are no longer moving without direction. That confidence is not loud or forced. It is calm and steady, and it comes from knowing that you are being guided. You are starting to trust your decisions more, because they are no longer based only on your own understanding. They are being shaped by the awareness you have gained through this moment. This confidence will continue to grow as you remain aligned with what you have been shown. The blessing that is coming is now very near, and you may begin to notice that things around you are shifting more quickly. Situations that once felt stuck may begin to open, and opportunities may appear where there were none before. These changes are not random, they are part of what has been arranged for you. I want you to remain calm and aware, so you can recognize them and respond wisely. When you move with clarity, you receive with confidence and without confusion. You have been prepared to handle what is coming, even if you did not realize it at the time. The struggles you have faced have taught you patience, resilience, and the ability to keep going when things were uncertain. Those lessons are now becoming valuable because they will guide you in how you manage what you receive. You are not stepping into this blessing unprepared. You are stepping into it with the understanding that has been built through your experiences. This is what allows the blessing to remain and not fade away. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. There are still moments where your mind may try to return to old fears, where you may question whether this is truly happening for you. When that happens, remember what you have already seen and felt in this moment. You have experienced clarity, awareness, and a sense of guidance that cannot be easily explained. That is your anchor, and it is what keeps you steady when doubt tries to rise. Do not let old patterns take hold again, because you have already moved beyond them. You are also being guided to continue simplifying your life, to focus on what truly supports your well-being and let go of what does not. This is not about removing everything, but about creating balance and clarity in your daily life. When you simplify, you reduce stress and create space for peace to remain. That peace supports your healing and keeps you aligned with what is coming. It also helps you recognize what is important and what is not. The people around you will also begin to feel different as you continue forward. Some will support your growth and bring peace into your life, while others may feel out of alignment with where you are now. Pay attention to these shifts, because they are guiding you toward connections that strengthen you. You do not need to act suddenly, but you do need to remain aware of what you feel. Awareness allows you to make choices that protect your peace without unnecessary conflict. You are moving into a place where your body feels stronger, your mind feels clearer, and your life begins to reflect the changes you have made within yourself. This is not something far away, it is already taking shape, and your continued attention is what allows it to fully come together. Do not step away now, because you are very close to seeing the results of everything that has been building. Every moment you remain aligned brings you closer to the stability and blessing that are waiting for you. This moment is not just about avoiding harm or receiving a blessing. It is about transformation that touches every part of you. You are being guided into a new way of living, one that supports your peace, your health, and your future. Stay steady, because what is unfolding now is meant to remain, not pass quickly. Type 1717 to affirm transformation. You are now stepping into a deeper understanding of balance, something you have needed for a long time but have not fully practiced. You have given too much of yourself in some areas and neglected yourself in others, creating imbalance that has affected your body and mind. That imbalance is being corrected now, not through force, but through awareness and intentional change. You are learning to give where it is needed and to rest where it is required. This balance is what protects you from what I warned you about and strengthens you for what is coming. Your body is beginning to feel the difference, even if the change is subtle. There may be moments where you feel a little more at ease, a little less overwhelmed, and a little more in control of your energy. These are signs that you are moving in the right direction. Do not ignore them, because they are evidence that what you are doing is working. When you notice progress, no matter how small, it encourages you to continue. type 1818 to receive renewal. You are also becoming more aware of your thoughts and how they influence your actions. You have carried patterns of worry, doubt, and fear that have shaped your decisions in ways you did not fully realize. Those patterns are now being exposed so they can be changed. When you recognize a thought that leads you back into fear, you have the power to shift it. This is not about forcing yourself to think differently, but about choosing awareness over automatic reaction. The blessing that is coming is now aligning fully with your life, and you are being prepared to receive it with clarity and wisdom. You will not receive it in confusion or fear, but in a state of awareness that allows you to use it well. This is why your mindset is being shaped now, because what you receive must be supported by how you think and act. You are not being given something that will overwhelm you. You are being given something that will support you. That support will be felt not only in your circumstances, but in your sense of security and peace. You have also been protected from situations that could have pulled you away from this moment. There were distractions, influences, and choices that could have taken you in a different direction. I have guided you away from those without you fully realizing it at the time. This is part of how I protect you, by redirecting you before harm can take hold. Now you are becoming aware of that protection, and it is strengthening your trust. There is a quiet strength forming within you, one that does not rely on external validation or approval. You are beginning to trust your own awareness and the guidance you are receiving. This strength allows you to move forward without constantly questioning yourself. It also helps you remain steady when things around you begin to change. You are not easily shaken anymore, because you are becoming grounded in something deeper. You are also being guided to continue letting go of what no longer serves you. This may include habits, thoughts, or even certain connections that no longer align with your growth. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for what is coming. When you release what is not meant to stay, you create space for what is meant to enter. That space is important, because it allows the blessing to settle into your life without resistance. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet, so click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. The changes you are making are not temporary, they are becoming part of who you are. You are not returning to your old ways because you have seen where they lead. You are moving forward with a new understanding that shapes your actions and your decisions. This is how transformation becomes lasting, when it is built on awareness and consistent action. You are building something that will support you long after this moment has passed. You are very close now to seeing the full result of what has been unfolding. Your body is stabilizing, your mind is clearing, and your circumstances are beginning to shift. This is not something distant. It is already happening, and your continued attention is what allows it to fully take form. Do not step away now, because you are at the point where everything begins to come together. Every moment you remain aligned brings you closer to the stability and blessing that are waiting for you. I am still guiding you, and what you are experiencing now is the strengthening of everything that has been forming within you. You are no longer in the same place where you started, because your awareness has changed how you see yourself and your life. This is the stage where your understanding begins to settle into your actions, and your actions begin to reflect what you have learned. You are becoming more intentional, more careful, and more aware of what supports you and what does not. Stay present, because this stage is where your transformation becomes stable and lasting. Type 1919 to affirm stability. You are beginning to feel a difference in how you move through your day, even in small ways. You may notice that you are pausing more, thinking before acting, and choosing what supports your well-being instead of what drains it. These changes may seem simple, but they are powerful because they shift your direction completely. You are no longer moving on impulse or habit, you are moving with awareness and purpose. This is how you prevent what I warned you about and create a path that supports your health and peace. Your body is responding to this shift, even if the progress feels gradual. Healing is not always immediate, but it is consistent when you continue to support it. Every moment you choose rest, every time you release tension, and every step you take toward balance strengthens your recovery. You are no longer adding pressure to your body, you are giving it what it needs to restore itself. This is how you move away from the possibility of harm and into a place of strength. Type 2020 to receive abundance. The blessing that is coming is now very close to entering your life in a visible way. You may begin to notice that things are aligning more clearly, that opportunities are appearing, and that circumstances are shifting. These are signs that what has been prepared is now ready to reach you. I want you to remain calm and grounded so you can recognize and receive it without confusion. When you stay steady, you allow everything to unfold in a way that supports you fully. You have been prepared for this moment through everything you have experienced. The challenges you faced have built resilience, the waiting has built patience, and the uncertainty has taught you to rely on something deeper than yourself.